As you can tell, it's quite noisy here, so what can I do about it? Nothing. I do have to begin writing, or not only writing, also filming about cryptography again, because that's what I was thinking is just my best talent. I've been working on it for so many years. But one information is that in 2019, I think, or even before, I decided I have to stop thinking about cryptography for some time, and in my opinion, must have been few years, and now it is over 5 years. I haven't been thinking about cryptography, my method of cryptography. Even while in the beginning it was difficult, because I had some new ideas and I thought I should write them down or work on these, but the pause was intentional to see how long my memories last about this method, as I'm proposing it for others as the best method in the world, handwriting cryptography. Then I must also see how long people will remember these techniques, what they develop themselves, because my method allows everyone to develop his or her own specific method different from mine. I only provide guidelines how to do that. So if someone writes down codes in a secret method and after some time don't remember anymore how it method works, it's not very effective. So I forced myself for several years now not to think about this method at all, and see now when I start to work on it again, writing and filming about it, how well I will recall all the techniques. Of course, there is a book I can refresh my mind, and I will, but the general idea, how well I remember my own code which I developed, which I haven't recalled, my own personal method, I mean, which I developed for my use only, not to share with anyone. I worked on it for several years, I finalized it, and now for at least 5 years I haven't recalled it at all. I just put it back of my mind, and whenever I wanted to think about it, I just forced not to. So first couple of years it was difficult, but at least last 3 years now, I sincerely haven't thought about it. Some moments I just tried to recall, just as a test, some lines, some small part of a matrix where to recall if I still remember that, and I did. So as it was well in my memory, I didn't think about the rest of the matrix at all. So now we'll see if this method is reliable or not for memory, to someone who develops and modifies the method to him herself. And of course everybody's brain is different. Somebody has less memory for that specific thing. Somebody may have even better memory than I do. So in general it should give me an idea how good this method is for long time storage in the brain. And I think it's even more than 5 years since I worked on it, maybe even like 7 or 8 years, but I can't be sure. 5 years is for sure. That's the last time I was thinking about it, I remember. Anyway, apart of that, about my filming technology, what should I use? I was also thinking about 360 camera, because it's easier. I can select the shot later. I don't have to watch exactly where I'm pointing it at. And also to use as a security camera, because right now the security camera which I'm filming with I have to still point on some place which I want to film during a situation or during my filming myself. As you've seen last video which I posted was out of frame, a little bit too close to my face, and a 360 camera is easier to even to do that, to frame better, to point better. And the camera, I did like 2 years ago some research about all the 360 cameras which are on the market, and I didn't choose to buy any one, even though I could have afforded that at that time, as I already knew what the 360 cameras are. I owned one in 2014 or 15, something like that, or 2016, but it was very cheap model. People are passing by. People are passing, cars are driving by here, so anyway, so I had a very cheap 360 camera from Chinese website, and I know what it can do in general with 360 technology, and what are the issues. So now the latest, one of the most affordable best options, I mean, is 360 Insta360 X4. But this morning I looked at some to refresh myself what are the issues with this camera, and there are some issues which need to be resolved. And the next model of Insta360 X5 should come out this year. Which month I don't know, but it would be smart to wait a little bit. So meanwhile I'll be filming with my poor devices. I have one Sony camera which is pretty good, but it doesn't film unlimited. Like this camera I'm filming it right now, it films 10 minutes and it cuts and starts a new file after 10 minutes. But with my Sony camera, pocket camera, the maximum is 30 minutes, and if I forget to start it again, then I'll be talking to air for nothing without recording it. So that's the issue. I will have to remember constantly restart filming after 30 minutes, and 4K it films even less, only 5 minutes. So that's the issue with these cameras. But while I'm filming this one, the joining the files will have some cracks and noises in, so it's not perfect. But anyway, too much complaining. I decided I'll be concentrating on my cryptography as much as the weather permits and my location permits, with all the noises, and sometimes Saturday, Sunday here, huge music festival, probes down the road, so it's so much noise I can't even hear myself thinking, so not to talk about filming. Then it's not be a very regular basis, the new videos on this topic, but I also thought, why not? As long as I have time and cannot film due to my situation here, then I can write. I can still finalize my articles, series of articles which I haven't finished yet. So the point is, I got to do everything I can, not only what I want. And that's it for now. New people passing again.